one thing about me. Typically, sadly, it's mainly with family. I'm not a morning person. I don't usually like to talk in the mornings. And it is a little bit earlier than I usually get up. It's not like super early. It's 7:30 right now. I've already washed my face, brushed my teeth, put on a tiny bit of foundation. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to me, really, honestly. I'm very proud of myself for getting up earlier than I usually do because I want to get in a walk early, you know? I want to get in my walk early. Because right now, well, the last time I checked my phone, it was like 68 degrees here in Michigan. And yesterday was humid. Went on a walk with friends. It was pretty humid. But yeah, typically I like to try to get in at least a 45-minute walk. So yeah, I've kind of have gotten out of a slump. Thank the Lord. And I'm hoping to just skyrocket and do something with that. And yeah, I'm just thinking about too, like my work year that's about to start. The job that I have, we get summers off, we get breaks off, and one of them is a summer break. I'm not a teacher, but I do work with teachers. That is about to come to a close. I only have like 13 more days left of my summer break. And I really just want to build up some healthy habits, create my wellness routine. So these last 13 days is really just trying to make sure I build healthy habits. Start building healthy, I start to build healthier habits before I return to work, and also build healthy habits at work. One of the things that I've been doing or trying to do and will be doing is some type of healthy morning drink, basically. Today, we're going to drink some bone broth. So we're going to sip on some bone broth while I do my devotions before I go on a walk. Because I know technically it's best for you to like have like a tiny meal before you do any physical activity. And I usually don't do that. Like I'll drink a little bit of a electrolyte mix. And that's about it. But yeah, we're gonna do some bone broth. So I made my own bone broth, and I did film myself like doing some of that process. And I'll have to add it in this video because I just like gave up, didn't edit it, didn't post it on anything. And that was a journey for sure. And I think I talk about one of the things I couldn't do. So yeah, I have a lot of bone broth left. You can see some of it has coagulated. I don't know what the proper terming is for that, but thumbnail. Alrighty, guys. Sorry, my allergies are messing up. But yeah, we got our bone broth. It warms up really fast. So here it is. Of course, yeah, it's a good amount. Sorry, I don't know what I was about to say. But all right, we got our Bible. And I'm so glad. Listen, it's been a while. I have not been consistently in my Bible for a while. But doing something is doing something, you know? So what we're going to do is go into the Bible app because there's a few plans that I started with one of my sisters and a friend that I'm really behind on. So, dang, yeah, I'm really behind. The one that I have started with a friend that I have been wanting to finish for forever is by the Bible Project, and it's through the Gospels. Okay, yeah, you'll see how many days I missed. I think I missed 22 days. Yeah. So we are on day 8. We're gonna do that. Day 8 is Matthew 8. So yeah, like I said, we're going through the Gospels. So we're gonna do that. Dang. See, this is turmeric. Okay, so this is turmeric, ginger bone broth, and all of the recipes that I'm really gonna be eating are coming from this book, Food is Medicine, and it's by, she calls her like Lando, and I love this book. It's awesome. I've actually found it on TikTok. Let's see. Yeah, I actually found it through TikTok, and yeah, the meals so all of the meals in here, you know, she's very all about like nutrient dense meals. She talks about what should really be on your plate. Like, it's very detailed. It also, you know, it talks about the body, goes into detail about like our systems and stuff like that. There's a sample, like a meal plan in here, and honestly, you can kind of build off that. Like, it's just awesome. And then there's like, you can log your food and movement. There's trackers in here. Basically, there's a poop tracker. I think I talk about this in, yeah. But anyways, so I've been like taking things from here, and I think it's a good foundation, basically. And I'll just kind of build off of it, you know? So anyways, let's get to the Bible. Pretty much done with my bone broth. I was wondering if my teeth were, yeah. But, all right, yeah, so today, another big thing that I want to make sure I'm doing is drinking water. Because I play games when it comes to water, and it's crazy. So, I was like, I need to drink a good amount. So last night, I filled up this water bottle, put it in the fridge. Typically, I like lukewarm, or not lukewarm. Typically, I like room temperature water. But I wanted it to be a little bit cold. I know they say ice water is not the best for you or something like that, but yeah. So this is 64 ounces, and it has the little markers on there. So I wonder, was it supposed to start there? I don't know, but I need to drink up until the 9 before I go on a walk. I'm listening to one of my favorite podcasters, Trent Shelton, and today's is called The Best Mindset Reset. This is how you win, I don't know, something about winning your life. But anyways, so he's walking in the trail himself, and he's like walking and running or whatever. But every time something happens in his podcast, the same thing kind of happens on my walk. Like, he saw a bunny, and I saw a bunny. He's saying good morning to somebody, and at the same time I'm saying good morning. It's just weird. I just thought that was funny, so I just wanted to come on and say that. All right. Whew. Finished our walk. I tried to walk at a good pace, because normally I feel like I'm just like, what do you call that? I don't know. Just strolling. That's what I feel like I'm doing. But yeah, I was like, okay, let me pick up the pace a little bit. Make it more of a workout, you know? Walking, I know walking is great for you. Okay, so in this exercise, so we walked for 49 minutes for a total of 20 miles. Oh no. But yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see how many steps we have. 5,556 steps. It's pretty good. All right. I'm loving this podcast. Let me actually get the title for you guys, because I just love his stuff. Best Mindset Reset. This is how you change your life. I need to start writing down the things that stick out from his podcast so that they can actually, I can actually follow them out, because a lot of times I listen to podcasts and don't really implement, or I just forget, The main goal today is to eat at home. I got some movement in, drink my water. I read some of the Bible today. Already winning the day. So we're just going to keep on going. Alexa, pause. Whoop, my mama's calling. Hello, mother. Okay, you guys. So I made a better decision. So after my walk, I went to Aldi because I was going to go get some croissants. But I got there and I was like, yeah. Good thing this is closed. My bread just fell in the sink and there's water in there. Baking sugar. Yeah, I got there and I was like, I don't need those. I don't need all those croissants. So I did make a better decision. I do think eventually I'll be like not eating that many grains, honestly. But I really like this bread. It's a thin slice grain-tastic bread. And it has 12 grams of whole grains, 2 grams of fiber, 3 grams of protein. But you know what they say about our bread in America. Gosh, hold on. My bacon is going off. So yeah, anyways, I got that. I think that's a better choice. Because I'm like, you know what? If I get croissants, I don't need 6 of them. I don't need to be eating a croissant every day. And hold on. Calm down. Yeah, so right now I'm making breakfast, as you can see. Gonna have some breakfast sandwiches, or a breakfast sandwich with yogurt and granola on the side. This technically is not in that book that I showed you guys, but I'm just trying to use the groceries that I have, plus some new bread. Yeah, so I'm making the bacon, and actually I'm gonna let that kind of like cool down. So I don't want it to be too crispy. So yeah, now I'm about to make my fried egg. All right, so I like to use the chili onion from Trader Joe's. It is kind of like, there's not much, oil in there. So you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some tallow, some beef tallow in there. So we got some beef tallow. Ow. That hurt. Just for some, the oil effect. That there. Put some chili onion in there. I'm about to run out of this. I need to get some more. But I've had it for a while. I do my eggs different ways a lot. I don't always do a fried egg. You know what I mean? Okay. Just that. Got my pasture-raised eggs. Just gonna do one. It's a beautiful egg. It's a beautiful egg. Put that there. Do red bean salt on top of there. Oh, come on. That's enough. That's enough of that. Then, do that. All right. The egg is looking like it's about to be done. So, next step is, the next step is to toast the bread. So you see how thin that is? These are just really good. They taste good too. So let's put it in the toaster. All right, time to toast it. All right, the bread is done toasting. So, of course, while it's hot, we're gonna put some butter on it. This is the Irish butter from Aldi. Also, Parmigiano, Reggiano. I thought it said Parmesan. I guess it is probably Parmesan. So, want to add some cheese on there. Ugh. Bubble in there. I don't like that. So we're gonna add some of that on there. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good. And the egg is basically done, but I do want that to melt a little bit. All right, let's make the sandwich. So we got the fried egg. Ooh, should I put? Oh, I don't have mayo. I don't have mayo. I'm gonna use all that chili. Put that on there. Next, we have the bacon. A little bit more crispy than actually it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Bacon. Then I have some microgreens, the rainbow microgreen medley. It says no need to wash on there, so don't judge, don't judge. Put that on there. A little bit of green up in there. All right, I don't think I need that much, but there we go. And then I made this earlier in the week. It's the herbaceous green dressing or dip, something like that. It comes from that book. It's so good. It has like all the herbs, green herbs you can think of. Is their whole shallot in there. So I do kind of want to drizzle that on top. Yum. Delicious. That or like that. Do it like this. Yum. Look at that. Delicious. All right, let's make the yogurt. Next, we're gonna put some blueberries. There we go. There we go. Breakfast is ready. Charles. No. Definitely not. That's okay. All right, I'm excited to try this sandwich. Hold on, let me take another picture. Let's try it, guys. Let's try it. That's good. That's good. Yep. All right. try the yogurt. Just kind of wanted something sweet on the side, but I'm not really a yogurt person, honestly. I'm not. But we gonna eat it. We gonna eat it. Why not? Why was I trying to cool down the yogurt? Okay. All right, hey guys. So I am at my brother and my sister-in-law's house. I came here because I wanted to do my nails, and also see my two nieces and my nephew. He's only a month old. But anyways, yeah, came over here too because she has all of the colors, basically. I don't have that many at home. I do have the LED cure box. I do have one of those, but the colors I have, I'm not too fond of. But anyways, yeah, let me show you what she has. So there's her cure box. There's some of the colors. I think they're all from Beatles collection. But yeah. This is nice because, you know, eventually I do want to start getting my nails done again professionally, but in the meantime, and you know, when I want to save money, let's look at maybe what color we can do. Typically I go for like a pink or a purple. I probably will again, honestly. Okay. It's summer. Maybe I'll go with like a blue this time. All right, let me just dry out my nails with the acetone. And get started. Shabby, right? I stuck with the blue. For a second, I know, baby. For a second, I was gonna go with purple, but I was like, you know what? We should be going to the beach this weekend, so I was like, let's match the ocean. Oh, actually, the lake, Michigan. All right, I'm back from my brother and sister-in-law's house, and it's time for lunch. So this is a mouthful. The name of it. We're making this chicken mushroom bone broth sauce spaghetti squash. So I got the oven preheating right now to 425. Next, I'm gonna wash this spaghetti squash and cut it. It says cut it into 1 inch rings. And I was like, what do you mean by that? Because normally when I make spaghetti squash, I'll like cut it down the middle, oil it up, put some salt and pepper on there, place it face down, and then put it in the oven. But I guess this is maybe it's a more efficient way to cook it. So we're gonna cut it into 1 inch rings, and then put the salt and pepper and stuff on there. And I got some vegetables and stuff to cut up, so I think I'll show you guys some of that. But I don't think I'm gonna film the whole process because I am a little bit hungry, and I think just filming it is gonna be a lot of work. But I will show you guys after it is done. We'll see how much I film. I don't know. Whew, okay, I had some coffee while I was doing my nails, and I think that coffee was really strong. So I'm a little bit anxious, you know, a little bit shaky. Also, I might just need a snack. So I did do a little snack. So I got this, some baby carrots, celery, and then this is a tuna tapenade. Tapenade, I don't know how to pronounce it. But it has a lot of good stuff in there. So you got some artichoke, capers, tuna, sardines, Greek yogurt. Wait, is it Greek yogurt or is it mayo? It might be mayo, honestly. It's mayo. Olives. And probably parsley or something in there. And I think that's it. I think. And then I also have the herbaceous green dressing to dip all of that into. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then get back to cutting up some of the onion and stuff for my dinner, my lunch. My lunch. Okay, let me enjoy that. All right, you guys, we are getting there. Look at all that goodness. Here's the spaghetti squash. All right, we definitely missed a step. Well, we didn't, I don't know. It did call for, what was that called? Tapioca starch. I had arrowroot flour, so that's what I used. So it's not really thick like a sauce. But listen, I can't wait any longer. I'm hungry. I've been waiting for a while. So I got the spaghetti squash. All right, moment of truth. Let's try it. I got a spoon and a fork. Ugh, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything. Right, bro. It's almost everything. I need some salt and pepper, but not bad. I was sitting on the couch after I ate my lunch, as I do, you know. I've not been on my walking pad in a while. And I was watching, of course, this vlog that she was working out in the hotel. I was like, oh yeah. One of the things that I want to incorporate into my wellness routine is walking for at least 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes after each meal. Because you know, that's good for like your digestion and weight loss, probably, you know. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk on here for 10 minutes. I'm gonna drink some electrolyte water. Oh, as I do these dishes. All right, last meal of the day. I didn't feel like cooking a whole elaborate meal. And also, I think the next meal was supposed to be like a soup, and I kind of felt like I had soup already for lunch. So I made a chicken and cheese quesadilla. This is the chicken from the whole chicken that I made. I would say today was a little bit, maybe too many carbs. I don't know. But I am so proud of myself because I did a lot today. I've been productive. I've been drinking more water, eating at home. Yeah, I think that's a win. Oh, one thing that I didn't show on camera was that I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So, but yeah, then I didn't have any salsa, so I made some guacamole, and then I had some light sour cream in the fridge. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that. Let's see how it tastes with the guacamole and the sour cream. Uh-oh, hold on. There we go. That's good. Very good.